Home improvement. Home improvement is also a same thing. And seriously, you get a better understanding what I'm talking about. Okay. First of all, the moment I mentioned over there is that we want people who are more into home improvement, what services we are already been selling. The moment I dialed in that particular thing in your audience inside, it showed me the data 0.8%, 1%, 7.1%, 6.4%.
Yeah,
I
old
always
people.
recommend,
Yeah,
I always recommend, no, 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 no. I always recommend my client to have at least 10% in each graph. At least 10%. Okay. At least 10%. I'm talking about if it's showing us 7.1%. But there, what we are going to do, I'm going to guide you. Here it's showing 11.6% woman, 9.3% men. Amazing. This audience is good to go. Same thing goes over here. Woman 11.2%, men 8.2%. Good to go. Same thing over here as well. And same thing goes over here too, where you can notice the main audience which you will notice is above 60 in your scenario. Why? Because they have that buying potential, they have their grandchildren, they have that house which they got from the
yeah.
ancestors. Okay,
Yeah,
that's the main
exactly.
reason when they need your home improvement service. Make sense, guys? So the same thing, it's validating over here as well. But what about this age group? Should I take 25 to 34, Gaurav? You were saying it should be at least 10%. In that scenario, what will gonna happen? Our own guesswork will also gonna work. Guesswork, I mean that the guy has already been running their own home improvement business, and he is saying that the age group of people who comes majority of the time over the last 2 decades above 30 years. Okay,
Yeah, 30,
same thing,
35
same
plus.
exactly same thing we knows as well. Being a married person, we know above 30, we totally consider all those things that yes, I have to renovate this thing, I have to renovate this thing in my home, compared to those people who are under 25, 26. Okay, majority of the people who are into states, even in the UK as well, in the tier 1 countries, they got married early, in terms of, you can say, 20 years of age. Makes sense what I'm saying you? But if I talk about the baby stuff, when baby comes up, when baby is rising, at that time they need more space, in terms of the at the time of the studying. I'm talking about that logic as well, which I'm inserting over there. So in that
Sure.
scenario, we're gonna take a average from 30. We are going to take the age group. Did you get my point? What logic I have put
Yeah,
over
I
there,
mean,
especially over
yeah,
there?
sure.
So the main thing that we are going to cover over there is in terms of what parameters you need to set in your filters: link clicks, view content, page view, click through rate, and it should be more than 1%, especially in the
Yeah,
service
yeah,
based
yeah. We
sector.
do the same. It's about the
Perfect.
same metrics we have. Yeah,
Exactly. CPM need to be under 20 to $50, especially in the competitive niche.
yep,
CPC $2 to $5 is totally normal in the competitive niche. Why? Because we are selling a high ticket service over
sure.
there.
Yep,
And if I talk about the cost per lead in the low ticket space, it's $1 to $10. You already been noticing what we are doing for the low ticket programs. You notice over there, if I'm not wrong. Okay. And if I talk about the high ticket, $20 to $50 cost per lead, it's totally normal,
sure.
but it's all about the pre-qualification as well of those leads. It depends upon the industry and offer complexity. That's the reason. The main thing I want to tell you over here is that you need to check is your frequency as well. Above three
Yep.
indicates ad fatigue. Consider refreshing creative. But this thing you will gonna notice when you reach out to your retargeting phase, not in the top of the funnel space. So don't worry.
Yeah,
This will
for
not
sure.
gonna happen in your prospecting campaign. It will gonna happen in your retargeting campaign, MOF stuff. 110% it will gonna happen with you. Okay,
Sure.
that is what I can tell you.
Yeah.
Why? Because the audience size is quite lower
Yeah.
in your
We even see
MOF.
it on small cities, actually, to be honest. If it's a very small area, we might sometimes see it creep up,
Exactly.
even with
Why?
the
Because of the audience
prospecting.
size.
Yeah.
Exactly. Why?
Yep.
Because of the audience size as well. Plus,
Yeah.
you don't even know what creatives you are using right now. Okay, I have that client as well who is making around $200,000 a month. Yesterday, yesterday when we were working on the client ad stuff, we take out the winning creative that was having around 4.5k shares and 3200 comments on that particular creative. Now yes, you can just calculate that what Gaurav is saying: 4.5k shares, 3.2k comments. This is not a joke. How much
So,
money he has
which
spent?
industry is this? It's like a national campaign or?
That's a national campaign. That's a
Yeah.
national
Okay,
campaign.
cool.
And he's a lifestyle coach. He's a
Okay.
lifestyle coach.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
that's
But
cool.
main thing which I want to tell you over here is That creative that already got 4.5k shares, 3.2k comments, CPA is going high in that particular scenario, even though it was a winner for him. The moment we were checking over there, he was saying that Gaurav, it's a winner for us. I said that check the entire history over a period of time on that particular specific creative.
Yes.
The moment I showed him, he got turned. He got stunned over there. That what is going on? That CPA was going over, and that was one of the reason for the ads fatigue.
Yep.
If this has been happening with you in top of the funnel campaign, if you're using any such creative, I would recommend you pause that creative, make a new iteration of the same creative, just make a slightly change in the
Yeah, make it
hook,
fresh.
make
Yep.
it fresh with the same messaging, not different messaging. Why? Because your audience is responding on that. At the
Yeah,
end of the
exactly.
day, we need to make sure that we are talking in front of them the way they want us to talk with them. If 3.2k comments over there that our ads was resonating very well with him. Perfect. This is one of our client. You can see over here. If I talk about this particular stuff, where it spent around, that's a e-com client. We are spending something over there, in which we did around 265 spent, $1,000. If I talk about yesterday, this is the big client I'm talking about. If I talk about this month alone, we did very big thing, very big. 28 grand has been spent and $81,000 has been generated. Now